Hi, life path number 3. This is Healing Hands Tarot. You're welcome to your February 2020 life path number 3 tarot reading. I hope you're all doing okay. How is the new year treating you guys? There's a lot of energy shifting and rebalancing. It's been so intense. Like the first couple weeks of this year has been like boom, so many things happening, and people are just trying to like grasp what's going on and try to figure out exactly how to adjust to all the moving pieces and of things happening, globally, not just in your relationships, but like the way that our lives are all like weaved together and all interwoven, and it's like a domino effect, and the action that one person takes can affect the another person. Well guys, don't let's get into all that now. You guys are the socializer. You're all about creativity, self-expression, and fun. And your number 3, which is, like I said, number of self-expression, creativity, is, like communication. It's a great number for being artistic, sensitive, and to be a social light. It's a number of luck, a number of success, intuition, and the divine principle. 3 is a number of, invention. It's a number of somebody who is broad-minded and very imaginative. But a challenge with number 3 is that they tend to scatter their energy. All right, threes tend to scatter their energy. Like you can, because you have all this talent within you. You can easily find yourself like all over the place, doing this and doing that, and just like a bumblebee, and doing little of this, and then it looks like maybe you're abandoning things halfway. You're not doing them properly. You're starting but you're not finishing them, or you're starting and then you're like, oh, before you even build this up to a standard, you've quickly migrated to something else, and you started building that, and you're migrating to something else, and then you find yourself doing all these things. And it's not like you can't do it. You can do it because you're successfully doing it. There's no problem with it. But the thing is, it's kind of dispersing your energy instead of bringing your energy together for you to focus on a thing and complete it. It's like putting you like in a mental state of all over the place. So that's the energy that I'm getting for you guys. But life path number 3, aside from creativity, you guys, you're bubbly, you're like the life of the party. You're fun, you're exciting. Everyone wants you at their events, right? But if anything, if there's any little shift, or so anything that is out of balance, you tend to lose focus easily, and that can kind of like derail you if you're not like properly channeled, like like quickly moving on to different things that can make it difficult for your focus to seem grounded, in a particular thing or particular direction. So there might be a need for you to focus on, like picking something and actually focusing, or being conscious of the energy that you're putting into things that are all around you this month. All right, so let's get right into your reading, guys. Your first card says anxiety. Wow. So yeah, because I was picking up that energy. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But there's some kind of scattered, somebody is all like, there's a lot of contemplation that I feel. And this is number 18, which is equal to a 9. And number 9 are numbers of, is a number of abundance. No, sorry, it's a number of, okay, wisdom, enlightenment, higher consciousness. Number 9 is also a number of humanitarianism, selflessness, compassion. It's a number of completion, universal love. But there's some kind of anxiety that I'm picking up strongly regarding whatever situation. And this says military person. So I'm also picking up, and this might be specific for somebody out there. It's not going to resonate with everybody. And I'm picking up, maybe some of you might have people who are going into the military with everything, like when I said, like a lot has happened the first two weeks of this month, this year. And some people might have to have had family members that were deployed, abroad to go fight. So maybe some people are in, like anxiety mode about their loved ones. Maybe some of you, your husbands or your fiance or your sons were deployed, and it's causing you some kind of anxiety. But this is number 22, which equals to a 4, and 4 is usually a number of limitation. It's a number of discipline and be systematic and reliable. Or if you don't have anybody going off to the military, this might be anxiety over needing some kind of stability in your life, because this person on the horse signified to me something that is very stable, and it's all white, something that is pure and something that is honest. Maybe some of you are all up in your head about a relationship that is not, panning out exactly the way that you think it should. Okay, let's see. Okay, your next card says Midas Miser. That's interesting. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. The shadow side says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. So some of you might also be having anxiety about your money. So some of you might not be completely honest about what you have in the bank with, the person you're dealing with. Maybe there's somebody in your environment who's not honest with you about what they have. Or maybe there's been issues of, not knowing, if sharing what you have with somebody is even worth it if they are not sharing theirs with you. So it's either a give and receive type of situation for you, and it's giving you maybe some kind of anxiety because you're unable to voice your opinion. You're all up in your head about it. And the person probably has no idea that this whole thing is going on, unfolding in your head. You're thinking all these thoughts. They don't know yet. But you're all up here in your head, all about it, processing it, and causing yourself unnecessary anxiety. All this anxiety is based out of fear. Fear of what? That's what you need to ask yourself. That's what you need to sit down and say, really, let me analyze this situation and agree and accept, yes, there is actually a fear. Now, fear of what? And then when you get to the root of the problem of the fear of what, then you know how to start dealing with it. Working on that aspect of you. Okay, next card says the Fire Prince. And it talks about optimism and aggression. And it's number 4. Number of limitation, systematism, reliability, discipline, practicality, foundations. It's the same thing as this 4. So you do have a 4-4 now. And a 9 here. Moving right along. Your next card says breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. So some of you, maybe there's something that you've been looking for a breakthrough. Maybe there's something that you've been actively pursuing. It might be job, work related, career. It might be love for some of you. But something that you've been passionately chasing after. And when I say passionately, I'm seeing a lot of emotion attached to it. and they're showing me its foundation and stability, home. So it's a fiery aggression towards love and trying to break the trail, trying to do something different, trying to be a trailblazer, and trying to break through and trying to create a way for yourself regarding something. But whatever this is, a breakthrough is at hand. It's coming. So be positive and don't give up at this point, because I think you're almost there. Your next card talks about yoga, and I am not surprised you got yoga, because that is just exactly some kind of relaxation. So some of you are being, it doesn't have to necessarily be yoga, but this says your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. I just feel like when we picked up this it was, I'm still feeling this energy, and it's so intense. So, and I'm feeling like I'm also picking up like you need to do some kind of relaxation, activity or exercise, walking, any form of exercise, could even be breathing exercise, whatever, anything that can give you a calming, soothing effect, anything that can help you cope with this level of anxiety, because I feel the knots like in my stomach, and it's like this. So there's a lot of anxiety around something. And if it's not regarding somebody who lives abroad, because that's what I'm also being told, somebody who lives internationally, it might be somebody who lives in a place in the Europe or UK or something. I don't know. But, it might be somebody who lives afar from you. Because I'm looking at the distance here too. It might be somebody who lives in Dubai or Asia or one of those Eastern European countries, or I don't know, it could be anywhere. Africa, I see hots. It could be in the Caribbean, it could be anywhere. But whatever this anxiety is, the recommendation is some kind of exercise, some kind of relaxation activity that can help kind of balance you out. Because that mental space is, anxiety is not a place to dwell in for too long. And you have number 88, which is equal to a 16, which is equal to a 7. 7 is a number of analysis, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, introspection, and spirituality. So somebody like, and it talks about abundance, here. So some of you might be anxious or in your, like having anxiety around the money or things that have to do with your money. But all the same, there's a breakthrough at hand regarding that situation, whatever it is for you. There's a breakthrough, and not to give up at this point. You have 3 of abundance, and 3 is a number of self-expression, creativity, communication, your life path, number 3. So this says your passions will lead to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. So there's something relating to collaborating with people here. Something that is meant to provide some kind of breakthrough for you. But somebody is struggling mentally. Somebody is struggling mentally with a situation, that might involve somebody who they have fiery, passionate feelings about. Because just look at the contrast of these 2 cards. Somebody's hot, somebody's cold. And I'm also being drawn to the green. And, somebody's heart is cold, somebody's hot and fiery red. Yep. So, and somebody's dealing with somebody who has their back turned right now. They're not even paying attention to you. They're not paying attention to what you're saying. They're like, they don't want to be bothered. They're in the mind space of, they're trying to figure their crap out. There's a lot going on in their world, and it's actually frustrating the crap out of somebody. Because you're here, you are trying to come in with like that kind of fiery, passionate, but it's like, vroom. I'm like, oh, it's crazy all over. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, and some of you might be getting mixed signals from whoever this is, and confusing the heck out of you. Who knows? I'm sure it's different for everybody. Your next card says Four of Raphael, and it talks about seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. So some of you need to watch how you're feeling or how you're thinking or what you're putting out to the universe. But this is a number 4, which is a number of limitation. I think we got 4 a few times now. This is a number 4 here. This is a number 4 here. Let me see. Number 4. So you have a 444. And 444 is usually like your spirit guides, disagreeing with your thoughts and feelings, and saying this is a no, like whatever. So some of you need to watch what you're thinking. That's the message for the angel number 444. You can also Google that and get, additional messages from your spirit guide. But they are here, all right? And they're trying to tell you, no, your thoughts should change. Stop focusing your thoughts on what's gone, what's wasted, what's not working. Why not direct your thoughts on things that are working? Focus on things that make meaning. Focus on work, maybe a career for some of you. So some of you might need to redirect your focus, is what I'm getting this month, and pretty heavy stuff. All right, so can we say this prayer together? It says innocence, and here's the prayer. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Namaste, life path number 3. I hope you have a fantastic February. It's a month of love. I hope you can find a way to dwell in love and the circumvent whatever this is and turn it into love. I do see a prospect for love. I think whatever this anxiety is, it's a heavy energy, but there's also energy for collaboration, which means it can be turned around. But it's all up to you, for you to prove, your innocence, or for you to approach this with some kind of innocence, of not really attaching importance to the things that have been holding you back or causing problems, but rather maybe, and I know it's difficult to ask somebody to wipe out all the memory, of the recent past, and where are they gonna go? They're fresh. But maybe you need to approach the situation with some kind of childlike innocence, and because unconditional love sees beyond any flaws. But the thing is, if you're dealing with a person that is not reciprocating what you're giving, because here he is trying to give something with passion, and we did see that other fiery fire prince here, somebody giving something with passion, and it's just being met with like coldness. I hope you can get through whatever this is this month. All right, life path number 3. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you all again next month. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Click the bell so that you get notification every time I upload your video. And please continue to help me build this channel. I do appreciate every one of you out there. Namaste. Bye-bye.